Get off my lawn. Don't turn around in my driveway. And don't drive slow if you're in the left lane. Scooby-Doo-bop-bop-a-deep-a-doop-bop-bop. Surrounded by brilliance.
Welcome back to a special edition, Halloween edition. Where is she? To the Surrounded by Brilliance podcast. I'm going to let you know a little secret and explain to you what you're watching here. The Surrounded by Brilliance podcast was created to bring together like-minded people who don't get offended by much and who are annoyed by most things. Where is she? This is a podcast where humor, levity, and some serious discussion will give you a glimpse into the inner working of my brain, a self-proclaimed get off my lawn guy. You'll hear funny stories, interesting opinions, a lot of frickin' grumpiness, and a whole lot more from some really interesting people and some not so interesting people. So like I said, this is our Halloween edition. We're doing it up, having some fun, getting crazy. This is actually episode 2 of season 2. We're going to be bringing some new, fun, different, loose things to you. So let me introduce my guests to you today. And if you've listened or watched these podcasts, you should know that I ask my guests to give me their bios, and some guests get very creative with them. Others just send me basic bios. But my guests today are Brandon Hoehn and Josh Ricker. So I'm going to introduce Brandon first. And when Brandon sent me this intro, I read it and I instantly felt compelled, although I am the Dark Knight, I felt compelled that I need to read it as though I am a DJ at a strip club. So I am going to do so. So here we go. My guest today is Brandon Hoehn. Brandon is a man of many talents. He's a former probation officer, current electrician, and is forklift certified. Away from work, he balances the ability to embarrass and disgust his sassy 13-year-old daughter while schooling her on the coolest things in life. He's here to talk about life, his amazing dad bod, and how he landed a girlfriend completely out of his league. His tendency to be easily disgusted with other humans is partially why he's a reoccurring guest on this podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, number 69 in the program, but number 1 in your hearts, Brandon Hoehn.
Very nice.
Well, that's our first guest, Brandon Hoehn. Up next, we've got the Grim Reaper, Josh Ricker. I'm not going to read yours. Yours is a little more family-oriented, so although it would be funny if I read it like that. But Josh, also known as the Rick, is an incredibly blessed husband to his beautiful, talented, and funny wife, and a girl dad to his 3 incredibly talented daughters, who keep life loud, busy, and full of joy. Somehow, he maintains his rugged masculinity despite living every day up to his neck in hormones and estrogen. After recently getting both knees replaced, he's currently enjoying endless daytime television and mastering the art of rehab, living every day by the teachings of the classic philosophers Chumbawamba. He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. Those are my guests, Brandon. What are you, Groot?
Groot.
Whatever. Brandon Groot Hoehn and Josh the Grim Reaper Ricker. What's up, boys?
How we doing?
What's up, Billy?
The Rick can't even see anything.
I'm looking at a glow right now from the computer. That's about it.
I didn't even know who that was. I didn't even realize that was Ricker. I thought that was the Grim Reaper.
Well,
you should see me. You should see me without the extra cloak. I kind of look like 10 pounds of potatoes in a 5-pound bag. All this elastic.
I'm pretty sure
that would have been better. You could have gone as the Blob.
I'm pretty sure I'd be naked underneath that cloak there. That's just me.
We'll We'll show you guys without the cloak on the Surrounded by Brilliance uncensored DVD.
Very nice.
It's like girls going wild. Hey, Surrounded by Brilliance,
Surrounded by
OnlyFans.
brilliance going wild.
Oh my! So what's up, boys? We know the Rick. You're 1 week post second knee replacement in what, 2 months?
Old as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. It started August 28th with the right one, and then October 9th with the left. So I was just starting to get sort of back to normal with the right, and then they hacked me up again. So as you see, I've just kind of embraced it, and now I'm deaf.
You might as well get your shoulders done while you're at it, and your hips. Met the deductible.
That's right. I'm gonna get the full workup done.
What's up with you, Brandon? What's new with you?
Not much, man. I just kind of just doing stuff around the house and trying to stay busy at work with the girlfriend and with the daughter, and so just trying to balance all of that. So nothing too crazy here.
Well, nothing too crazy because, believe it or not, we're just a bunch of almost middle-aged dudes living in our mid-40s. We're not out. I mean, we didn't club to begin with, but I guess this is what it's like in your 40s, right? Like, ooh, boy, I'm gonna stay home tonight and make some microwave popcorn.
My life revolves around football season and doing podcasts on a Thursday night. And then I get to watch a football game here a little while later.
I'm going to put a mask on. I'm going to put a mask on and hang out with my buddies on the computer.
Well, hey, it's good that you brought up football because we're going to talk a little football a little later on. And we're also going to talk a little Halloween. All right. So normally I ask my guests how we know each other. Well, we've been down that road. We're not. We're gonna save the listeners' time. I also asked some other questions, but we're just gonna get right into the get off my lawn segment of said podcast, so that we can get. Did someone not mute their phone? I heard that. What was that?
That's not me.
I don't know.
It's Ricker. It's the Rick. You just can't see or hear.
I don't know what you're talking
about. All right. Here we go. So obviously we always talk about the whole get off my lawn scenario, right? Where it's just something that annoys the living piss out of us. And really it should annoy most people. It's the foundation of this podcast. Things that annoy us that other people get mad at because it annoys us, but in secret they're like, yeah, that annoys me too. They just don't have the balls to say it. So who wants to go first, Brandon or Josh?
I'll sit.
All right, Brandon's going first. Brandon, what's your get off my lawn scenario today?
People who walk around with the Bluetooth speakers in their ears and they talk as if they're the only ones in the room or in the area, and they just are carrying on a conversation. Mr. Bluetooth, Mrs. Bluetooth speaker. And if either of you have one, that's fine, but you're idiots. So that's it. That's what I got. I drive up the wall.
I have AirPods, but I still don't like to have conversations in public. I'll still like to go to a quiet place. Whereas my wife, who I love so much, she loves to just put the phone on speaker and just walk around. It doesn't matter who's there. She's like she thinks she's like Donald Trump from The Apprentice making deals. He's like, hold on, producers, I'm making a deal.
I mean, that's commendable.
Merge.
That is commendable, but.
All right.
Yeah,
well, that's a reason I agree with you. People don't know what?
Uh, that's commendable that people want to walk around and let all their business air out in public, but not me. I'm okay with having a little bit of privacy.
Brandon, how do you make your frustrations with these dimwits that walk around with Bluetooths in, talking everywhere? How do you make that situation positive?
I don't know if you can, because those people typically lack the social awareness to realize that what they're doing. But we'll see what I would like to think that you could use it as a learning opportunity and a learning tool to tell your kids, don't do that. Don't be that guy. Uh, because nobody
Yeah,
wants to hear your
yeah,
business.
yeah,
Nobody wants to hear if you've got a
yeah.
goiter on your neck or on your a boil on your ass that needs lanced, or what you've got going on with your lady regions from your OBGYN.
Oh, wow.
Another
So
another another positive of that though could be, because you're only hearing half the conversation, is if you hear them say, "Yeah, I got to go to the doctor and get a cream," you can get all kinds of interesting stuff in your own imagination of what they might be talking about and what's going on.
why they need the cream?
Yeah,
Okay.
great,
Yeah.
great, great. So here's the thing, though, Brandon. It sounds like every person that you've ever heard with a Bluetooth speaker in their ear only talks about their most intimate things in front of you. Is that because you're like, I don't want to know about the boil on your ass. I don't want to know about your lady parts. Like, where are you actually at when this is happening? Are you at some type of sex cult
It could be
club or
anywhere.
what?
It could be anywhere.
Sounds
The
like
the
an
idiots with the
STD clinic.
Bluetooth, they live among us. So it could be in a grocery store. It could be at a sporting event. It could be anywhere. They live among us. Now that's coupled with
Okay.
all the other conversations of they're just talking to their moms or their kids or whatever it is. But I don't really care. Like, just talk quietly, because then of course they have the thing in their ear, and then they feel like, because they have to talk louder. Like, typically, if you have headphones in, then you feel like
Yeah.
you have to talk louder. So that typically comes across. So just take the stupid thing out and put the phone up. You're not that important. You're not a truck driver.
Yeah,
I
and you
think. I
and you
think.
also you also look like a douchebag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
While we're
I was
wearing
gonna say
costumes.
like you're a douchebag, and the thing is this: the you could just say it, Brandon. You just dislike a majority of the human race, and that's okay because most people that do fit right into this podcast.
And that's a fairly accurate statement. I'm not gonna disagree with you on that.
But those people are d bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, those people are total d bags. And here's the thing too: to get granular on it. There's like they're d bags, but I do have more respect for someone who has like a more updated version of the Bluetooth. The guy that still has the one from like 15 years ago that literally like almost looks like he's at yeah. That guy, like, hey man, if you're gonna be a douchebag, at least like get with the times and look cooler doing it, because you're double whammy, bruh.
AirPods are different. I'm talking about the idiots with the little extending microphone speaker that think that they're telemarketers.
Yeah, yeah. You're talking about the guys that have basically the AirPod case attached to their ear, is
And
what it
then
looks like. Just walking
they're
around. Yeah,
usually
merge those companies. Merge. Merge.
they're usually coupled with, they have an earring or two, maybe a mustache, definitely have some product in their hair. Uh, yeah, it's a whole like gambit of stupidity
It's a vibe.
that I mean it's a whole like stupid Bluetooth starter kit for idiots. So
You could turn that into a Halloween con outfit and sell it at Spirit
Yeah.
the Halloween spirit shop.
Spirit Halloween.
Douchebag
Right.
cell phone guy.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good example. I like the example,
all right.
Brandon. Josh, or I'm sorry, the Rick Grim Reaper. What's your
Yeah.
get off my lawn?
Please, we know each other. You can call me Death. If you look back, if you look back at the 80s and 90s, I mean, we all got used, and this kind of rolls into what Hoehn's talking about. So if we could solve my problem, we'd solve his. If you look back at the 80s and 90s, I mean, when we were all hanging out, if I wanted to get a hold of either of you guys, I had to call you, right?
Right.
We have progressed since then via technology. We now text each other. Texting, I can text you, you can text me, I can do it on my own time, you can do it on yours. I don't expect an immediate response. What pisses me off is when I get a text from somebody that says, "Hey, give me a call." I was like, "What? You know that is not happening, bitch. You guys know you'll be lucky if you get a return text from me. I'm not even that good at the texting, but there's no way in hell I'm giving somebody a phone call in 2025.
I used
Why
to
don't
do
they
that
just
to
call
you all
you
the
though
time.
instead of texting you to say call?
Precisely. Exactly. Yeah, you did. But I'll still get it. Yeah, I'll have a voicemail that says, "Hey, give me a call," or whatever, and I'm like, dude, I think you guys used to call me, and then like 2 seconds later, after missing the call, you'd get, "Hey, what do you need?" via text. Because it
Or
makes
I
no
would.
sense to me.
There was a lot of times I would text you and say, "I'm going to call you," and then then you would not answer. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, there's no need. Just say what you need to say. Yeah.
all right.
So yeah, that's
just-
frustrating.
I just sent you a text. Josh. It says call me.
We need to embrace the technology. If those guys are texting, they wouldn't need their Bluetooth, so we'd be all set.
All right. Well, what's the positive? How do you make it a positive?
The one positive I could think of is we all know the 80s and 90s were a much better time, and so maybe these guys are they're trying to send us back, get us back to a time when things were simpler.
They're all going to die
Oh,
too.
simpler times.
I'll take care of it.
You know, simpler times makes me. It reminds me of. Brandon's lovely girlfriend and her passion and love and desire for Little House on the Prairie. Those were simpler times.
Michael Landon, apparently,
If you're
Michael
listening-
Landon
Yeah.
appealed to a lot of the
Yeah,
preteen
well,
and
yeah, we
young
all
teenage
found out-
girls back in the day.
Yes,
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, it was simpler times, but Michael Landon still got the ladies moist, as we say.
Right. I don't think there was a dry seat in the house when Michael Landon was on the silver screen. So,
Hell no.
you know.
Oh, take your shirt off, Michael Landon.
Oh, you like
Watching
to
him
smell
shirtless,
good? I bet
churning
you
some butter.
smell really good. Smell nice and musty. Then you can go inside and bathe in
Oh.
your sponge bath.
All right. So here's my get off my lawn, and I'm going with the theme of I'm going with a Halloween theme here. It's a pretty simple one. Half-assed Halloween costumes. These fucking kids who put no effort into. They're literally like an hour or 20 minutes before they're going to go trick-or-treating. And I'm not even talking about the douchebag kids who are too old that shouldn't be trick-or-treating. I'm talking about the kids who are still what we would say of trick-or-treating age, who 20 minutes before throw together some stupid outfit. Sometimes they just put a jersey on of their favorite player. They're like, I'm Matthew
Or their
Stafford.
own jersey because they
No,
play
you're
football.
Not. You're a 4 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a 4'3" little fat kid. You're not Matthew Stafford. Okay. No offense to 4'3" little fat kids. Just half-ass kids who do half-ass Halloween. So it irritates me. And take it a step further, that the parents allow it. I mean, come on. First of all, you got to get out and grind and find the candy, right? You got to do the work. Well, you also got to put some effort in your costume, because as someone who's handed out candy before, I guarantee I give more candy to the kids that clearly put time and effort into it versus the little pukes that don't. So, and I used
get
to
it.
say stuff. We don't get trick or treaters out here because we're out in the middle of no. We're out, there's not
Yeah,
many out here. But
that's the one thing we get as older adults is the entertainment of seeing the creativeness and what these kids have come up with when they come up your door. If you're just coming up half-assed, it's like, dude, give us something.
hey, never do anything half-assed. Only do it whole-assed, right?
That's right.
So the positive is this: if the positive is if you consistently year after year have a lot of half-assed costumes, what you can do is, if you go with my philosophy, the positive is buy less candy, save money, because you give less candy out to the douchebags. So
Saves you money in the long run.
you're saving money in the long run, and one or
Yep.
two things are going to happen. Either these douchebags aren't going to come to your house anymore for trick or treating, or they're going to have this light bulb Halloween moment where they're like, you know what? I really need to step up my costume game. Because when they do come to your house, you should say something to them. It's our job to educate the younger generation. So,
Amen.
Yeah, so
Alright.
I just think
Go
maybe you should dress up as Simon Cowell and sit on your porch. Just judge every kid when they come up.
That
I
is
just
an
dread that.
absolute
That's actually
horrible
great.
costume. Go home.
What
Turn
are you
around.
doing? What is your costume? I'm a mummy. No, you are stupid. Go home. All right, that was okay. That was just some solid get off my lawn stuff there. So here's where we're going to keep it loose, change it up a little bit. We're going to talk a little football and just general conversation here. I was going to do high school football, but we've talked about that a lot. Let's talk about college football because, look, Brandon and I are both fans of a team, the Ohio State University, who I don't want to get cocky. They're playing pretty decent football right now. None of it matters, though, till the end of the season. The Rick, ironically, you're dressed as the Grim Reaper, but you are a fan of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Very, very
Indicative to
Catholic
Notre Dame
university.
season right about now.
So
What the-
yeah, so
Please.
what do you think, the Rick? Be honest. I mean, even if they win out, do they have a legitimate shot? One, do they have a legitimate shot to make the playoff? And two, being as impartial as you can be, like, do they really deserve it? They've lost 2 games to teams
All
that
right,
are.
all
Well,
right,
Miami
that's
was. Yeah. So, what's your analysis?
Well, I would say number one, that yes, we had a slow start. We lost those first 2 games, but also take into consideration who we lost to. We're still talking about 2 top 10 teams. We're not like Penn State. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I think turning it around, and I guess the first major thing is we have to win out. If we don't win out, then there's not a shot. But I also have no problem embracing the fact that Notre Dame always kind of has an edge because we're Notre Dame. And if they want to push us in for financial reasons or whatever other reasons, I'll be happy to accept it.
Okay. So, if I don't have the data here, but I'm pretty certain that the 2 losses to the 2 top 10 teams that you have are the only ranked teams on your schedule.
USC's ranked, and we play them Saturday.
Well, they're where are they at in the top 25?
20, I
25?
think. I mean. 20.
Okay. So you beat them, they fall out of the top 25.
Right.
Beyond that, no one else, as of right now, I believe, is in the top 25. So, in your scenario, you guys play, 12 games? 13? I don't know how many games you have. You lose the first 2 games to top-ranked teams. You beat a top 25 team in USC who's ranked 20th. And then you literally beat all these other teams who aren't in the top 30. I mean, come on.
Right. Well, I guess the other part would be it's going to depend a lot on how Miami finishes out the season and how
Yeah.
A&M finishes out the season.
Well, and luckily for you, A&M is. I think A&M is actually better than Miami, but
That
and
might be
Miami's
yeah.
okay. Well, I mean, you didn't feed us a bunch of complete bullshit there, so I at least respect what you're saying. You're not. We didn't get delusional, Josh, who we have seen
No, I'm
plenty of. Yes.
I'm being fair and balanced.
Right. Well, for once in your life, you were. All right. What you got questions about our Buckeyes? What's the deal?
Yeah,
I know.
mean,
I know
we're
you
talking
hate
about
it.
we're talking about
But
our schedule and everything. I was just wondering, are you guys going to play anybody other than like the Wright State Lake Campus or University of Phoenix online?
but dude, everybody does this.
Oh, everyone does what?
Yeah, but we don't. We haven't lost yet. You guys have. I don't. I don't know how. I don't know that I have to even explain this. I mean,
God,
you might have Jesus on your side, dude, but it's
did you guys play? Who was it? Grambling? Was that your second game?
yeah.
matches
Yeah,
matches
I
up
mean,
well with like
come on.
Army or Navy, you know.
No, no.
Well, hey, look, man. The Buckeyes are. I'm confident. I'm confident we'll make the playoff, but I don't. Especially this early, I don't ever want to get cocky. I rarely would get cocky, unless I'm talking to you delusional Notre Dame fans. But
Hey, I have a question. As Buckeye fans, and actually a couple of the ones that I actually have some respect for, do you guys agree with the claim that most Ohio State fans are the most obnoxious people on the planet?
Brandon,
What was this question? It lagged out. High State fans are what?
he
I
said,
said, oh, go ahead. The most obnoxious fan base in the country.
Oh,
And that I'm not saying everyone. I think you guys are good guys, and I appreciate you just love your team and you root for your team. But I'm talking, the people I'm talking about, and I think Ohio State has more of those people than any other college.
there's a lot of I'm sure there's a lot of the High State honks. There's a lot of obnoxious ones, but there's also the obnoxious ones on every aspect of every team. Uh,
yeah.
Right.
I
I
mean,
agree. I just think the percentage is higher.
I'll let Brandon finish his thought, and then I'll comment.
I don't know if it's necessarily just Ohio State. You could make that claim about Alabama or Tennessee or Southern Cal or some of those other SEC schools, Florida or whoever, Florida State. It just depends. I think it's magnetized because Ohio State has been one of the better programs in the country over the last 20 years. So I don't know. There's always
Well, you know what?
I'm a Buckeye
Is it-
fan, and
is
there's
it-
some Ohio State fans that annoy the shit out of me too. So it because they
And
are
you know
obnoxious.
what? I'm sorry. To be fair and balanced, I'll even go ahead and say a lot of it might just be that I'm in Ohio. I'm not a Buckeye fan, but I'm surrounded by them. So maybe, just it's an atmosphere that I have to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, because I'm an asshole, because I am an asshole or can be, I want to clarify with Brandon: is it magnetized or is it magnified?
Hey, real quick. To be
You know
fair,
what?
to be fair to Hoehn, I realized earlier when I said
Made
when
it
we were talking
motto.
about Halloween, when we were talking about Halloween costumes, I said we love the kids' creativeness. I guess that'd be creativity. So
You know
we've
what?
thrown out all the rules.
Potato.
Here's my take on the Buckeye thing. First of all, I agree with Brandon. Every fan base has like some severely annoying, right? We all agree on that.
Agreed.
I don't think that Ohio State has any more than others. I think it's a combination of what you said. One, Josh, you live in Ohio. I mean, where people if you're not an Ohio State fan, I feel like people do it just because they're like, I'm doing this to spite someone or my family or whoever, right?
Right.
But I also think that it's because When you think of college football, even in Ohio State's down years, Ohio State is always in the news. They're like always being talked about. So I think part of it is they're just constantly at the forefront of these conversations, and they're in the media, they're in the news, they're in all this stuff. So naturally, you're just going to organically hear more stuff about them. So, and we are fucking awesome. So, wow.
They are. To be fair, they are in the news a lot. I mean, you've got the police reports and different things that come out year round that happen with their culture and their players. So I could see that they're in the media a lot.
Yes, yeah, and I mean, you could say the same for Notre Dame. They're just very, very good at covering things up, probably because of connectivity to the Catholic Church. But
There we go.
Hey, I got a separate question.
I do have a Halloween. I do have a
read today.
Halloween-related question though. Josh.
Okay, real quick. I was just wondering what your guys' opinion.
Let Ricker finish his thought.
I just wanted your guys' opinion as Ohio State fans, and this is being serious. I read a report today, but I've read several reports about different people. Do you think there's any chance of Ryan Day going to Penn State?
No chance. No chance. No way.
That's just something I read. They said they're going to take some big swings. They even brought up Marcus Freeman, and I was like, "That's not happening." But yeah,
I think Marcus
Freeman's a big swing
before Ohio State would, or Ryan Day would.
Yeah, I honestly don't see either Ryan Day or Marcus Freeman making a move.
No. All right, Brandon, go ahead with your question.
I do have a question about trick or treat. Are you wearing a Black Panther costume with a Batman mask?
No. See?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, all right. I saw like the fingernails. Okay, all right. I saw the fingernails. I was like, "Is this guy got on a Black Panther?"
No. Yeah, Wakanda forever.
Hey, I can't see very well because of what I'm wearing. Is that a which Batman is that? Is that the
That looks like
one with the
Christian Bale
nipples on it?
Batman.
Or there
It
no
looks like a
nipples?
Christian Bale Batman.
No, this is the cheap version. This is the Dark Knight, but it's the cheap version. Like, this is all one piece.
Gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
it's zipped up in the back. Tony had to do it because I couldn't. I don't know how you get back there, but I mean, look at it's got like the definition and the lines in it. It makes me look like I got abs.
You're really gonna ride the struggle bus if you have to piss. You gotta, Tony, unzip me before it pee my pants. I just have to move my nose.
All right, so that's some good banter there. And by the way, it was just a little joke. If you're listening, if anyone is going to get upset about my Catholic comment, it was, it was well placed. You got to give me some credit.
Hey, my dad was a deacon, and I forgive you. I give you clearance.
Okay, thank you.
Extending the arm of the Lord.
Vis-a-vis Dave. Well, your dad like me. Look, your dad and I had a lot of things in common. Big fan of Blue Bloods right here. Your dad was a big fan of Blue Bloods. So.
Oh yeah.
But, all right, that's Buckeye football and Notre Dame football. Last college question: Who's the championship game gonna be? You don't have to be like, oh, I don't know what the bracket looks like, but who do you think the two best teams are right now, or who it should be?
I would say, if I'm being totally unbiased, the two best teams in college football right now are Notre Dame and Michigan.
Notre Dame and who?
Michigan.
Here we go.
I hope that you're like, oh Michigan. My God.
Go blue. No, I'm kidding. I would say Ohio State and Oregon.
Those aren't too bad. Those are not bad picks, Brandon.
Ohio State, I would say, and I don't even know what the top 10 is, or the top 5 is. Or what's Oregon, second or third right now?
Yeah, and I think Miami's up there.
Miami's playing good ball. I would say they're ranked right up there. So I
Yeah.
watched them
Okay.
against Florida State last week. Was it last week, 2 weeks ago? They played really well. So Miami's playing really good ball right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oregon's.
All
I haven't
right. All
watched
right.
any
Not bad
Oregon. But
choices. I'm gonna say, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say Ohio State and Indiana.
Oh,
I don't know.
wow.
Indiana was there. They're playing really well
so
too.
they beat Oregon. They just beat Oregon last week.
Yeah, they kind of came out of nowhere.
But they're playing, dude. They're playing. I watched the game last week, and I'm like, damn, they are. So remember last year when they were kind of like they played well and they won a lot of they played good. They made it to the playoffs. They're way better than last year. Like they
Yeah.
have guys that believe they under. It's not just a flash in the pan. And I watched them play Oregon, and they were playing well. So right
Right.
now today as it sits, I think those are the two best teams in the country. And if people are watching this, they're probably going to be like, "You're freaking nuts, Josh." Guess what? I don't care. It's my podcast. You're not on it for a reason if you think I'm nuts. What's up?
Hey, if they let Dave Portnoy give his opinion, then you're more than welcome to give yours.
I'm speaking of Dave Portnoy.
He's an idiot.
Like, I feel like I like him. I like him more
No.
when he doesn't say as much, or I actually think I like him more when he's more focused on the pizza reviews.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
He's such
Dave
a
Portnoy pizza reviews, love it.
it's hard for him
ahead,
to be
Brad.
objective about anybody else other than directing his love towards Michigan. I mean, anybody, it could be the worst team in the
Yeah.
world.
And the Patriots.
Yeah. And so I
Yeah.
find his, I don't know, his credibility is he's just there. He needs just do pizza stuff and shut up. Like he's an idiot.
And as you said, every team has those super obnoxious idiot fans. There you go.
Yeah, and he's just like look, his he's there for controversy to get the clicks, and he's been very successful doing that. Props to him for that, because if he was on here, he'd make the argument, I built this media company out of nothing, and he did. He's done a great job. I just and he does that stuff because it gets people like us or people to like be like, oh, I fucking hate this guy. Why does he say that stuff? Like it'd be interesting to try to have a non-recorded, off the books conversation with him and to see if he's really like that all
Right.
the time.
Yeah.
I would almost venture
No.
to say that he's probably fairly rational off camera.
Yeah, I
But
think so. Well, you don't just have the success he has by being. I mean, he's not lucky.
Right.
He hasn't been lucky all the time.
Yeah, I think he's amping it up for the cameras.
I also think that he's a loudmouth.
Hey, I gotta since we're
So,
right.
You're not
right.
wrong there either.
Since we're talking about Michigan, I got a question for you guys, and I don't have a dog in this fight, so I'm just asking your guys' opinion. Is this year you guys come back and beat Michigan?
God, I hope so.
they're terrible.
Because I really
They were
thought it was going to
terrible
be last year.
We
And,
pooped down our legs last year.
well, that's
so
what I mean. Yeah.
I don't know if it's like
I
I don't know if it's like a John Cooper, Ryan Day like thing that he gets into that game and just can't coach, but I don't know.
It's crazy.
I would
this
like
is
to
the year.
think.
I
would
think we
like to
beat him
think.
by 4 touchdowns. Write it down.
Wow.
Right. Yeah, I was just curious what you guys were thinking.
I don't know. I'm starting to think that he's got that.
All right,
He's
here
got
we go. Moving on.
that thing where he forgets how to coach during Michigan week. So I don't know.
Yeah. So it's like an athlete who gets the yips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a long
All of a
snapper,
sudden, you just-
a long
You just
snapper
can't
who
perform.
screws the snap up or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
No yips. They win by 4 touchdowns this year. You heard it here.
Ooh.
October 16th. Write it down. Rick Miller. Write it down.
I love it.
All right, professional football. Let's talk about this real quick. So I'm a Bengals fan. Brandon's a Browns fan. Josh, you used to be a Jaguars fan. Where do you stand today?
Well, I'm still a Jaguars fan.
Why did it just get really dark?
I don't
Whoa.
know. So, this is all part of my costume.
He just and he can't see anything. This is just turning into a shit show.
This is so awesome.
He's like, Mike.
And he can't get up. He can't get up to. He can't get up to do anything. His knees don't
There we
work.
go.
Who turned it off?
Hold on. I'll
Oh my
block
God,
my head. There.
Oh, you turned another light on. Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
because all of a sudden the desk light just went off. I have no idea how to turn it on.
Okay, so where are you at? What team? What team do you cheer for? Or what? Who's your team?
All right, as I was saying, I'm still with Jacksonville, and they're actually doing really good this year. I think we've only got one loss, and so we'll see how that works out. I like somebody's.
Yeah, you must really be with them if you just said, "I think we only have one loss." What a fucking homer! Yeah, I think we only got one loss. They're my team.
It's a figure of speech. We have one loss,
Okay,
but yeah, I've always what?
who'd you lose to? Do you know?
No.
Huh. I'll tell you who you lost to. Who they think they beat the Bengals?
Yeah, and
Nobody.
you know
That
one
was
of
the
the
last
benefits-
game Ohio or that Cincinnati won thus far.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits you have that I don't, is because of where you guys live, you can actually watch your teams play. I just get to watch the ticker at the bottom of your guys' game to see how my team's doing.
Oh, au contraire, mon frere. Where I live, I don't get to watch the Bengals game unless I get the Sunday ticket.
Oh, really? They don't have them up there?
No,
Oh.
yeah. So the only time I get to watch the Bengals is if obviously if it's a primetime game, or if they're playing the Lions, or maybe playing the Bears.
Who do
For
you
the
guys
Pack.
get? The Bears, Lions, and Colts?
Well, up here we get the Lions. Brandon,
That's it?
I'm sure Brandon gets all the
Yeah, I
Bengals
get 'em.
games probably.
I get them both.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
up here in Michigan, no.
Yeah. My big thing is college football. I don't follow the NFL hard anymore, but yeah, if I see we're doing good, yeah, you know.
I
They're
don't
my
follow the
team.
NFL hard anymore, but if Jacksonville makes it to the Super Bowl, you can be damn sure I'll be rocking Jacksonville gear.
Dude, you
bandwagon.
can, if that happens, you can have me back on here, and I'll have my teal and gold face paint, the jersey, shit hanging on all the walls. Yeah, I will. I'll be back as a hardcore fan.
What's
Hi,
interesting?
Brandon. What's your analysis
interesting
of the
about
Browns?
Ricker is he was a Jacksonville fan, and then all of a sudden the Browns drafted Brady Quinn, and then he was like, "Let's go Browns." I thought, but
I did, and that lasted for about 3 months, and I was like, how the hell do people do this? And I went back to Jacksonville.
that was a long line of disappointments, one after the other. So go Cleveland.
Well, much like the Bengals. Yeah, I don't even. The Burrow gets look. This is all I'm going to say about the Bengals. Burrow gets hurt because he's just constantly getting hit, and now he's just injury prone. So now he's out, and then any chance we had of at least making the playoffs, done, because the defense is not that good, and you need to have Joe Burrow out there because if the other team's going to score 70, which they probably will, we need to have Burrow out there so we can score 70.
Unless they're playing Cleveland, they can't even score 20. So
Oh.
she's fucking terrible.
Yeah, here let's go. So how's your Browns? How are the Browns going to end up this season, Brandon?
I don't know. Hopefully by the end of the season, I just don't drink a bottle of bleach. So that's what I'm shooting for. They're so fucking frustrating, and they have so many needs. I don't know. It's such a fucking disaster.
All right.
So I don't know. Like I said,
Well, that's
try
why.
not to drink
So
bleach
here's what
every
we're gonna.
Sunday.
Well, we don't want you to drink bleach, so please don't. But let's do this. Let's move. We're gonna move on, and I've got some Halloween-related questions. All right. I'm gonna ask you each. Questions. I'm gonna ask you each a question, and then there's some stuff I'll split up amongst you. So, all right. This question is for both of you, and I'll ask Josh Ricker first. What's your favorite Halloween candy, the Rick?
It's not a it's not a popular one. I think a lot of people hate it. But what I like to do is take some candy corn, and you mix it with salted peanuts, and you got an entire bowl of what tastes like payday.
Yeah, that's pretty delicious. I would
It's
concur
amazing,
with Josh on that.
salty and sweet. Yep.
I'll eat the
Yep.
shit
That's
out
your
of that.
favorite too, Brandon? Or you
I wouldn't
like
say
it?
that's not my
Oh
favorite, but
yeah.
I'll eat the shit
Okay.
out of that. My
Okay,
favorite
that's fine.
my
It's not your favorite, but what's your favorite?
Halloween candy.
Yeah.
I love paydays. I really have gotten into the almond joys as of lately. Love almond joys,
Okay. Okay.
but I like the little mini
Yeah,
Twix.
they're good.
Little mini Twix. That's or the
Oh, Daddy.
yeah. There's just something about a Twix.
Mini Kit Kats, dude. I mean,
Oh
the mini
no.
Kit Kats, mini Snickers, mini Reese's. You can't.
Yeah,
I'm not a
Reese's.
pay. I don't. I'm not a fan of the payday. I'm not a fan of the almond joys, but mini Twix, mini Kit Kats, mini Reese's, um, and then
You know, you
I'm
really
solid
can't go
there.
wrong with like those little mini boxes of Nerds either. Those are you can just
Right.
slam
Ooh,
a
that's
whole one.
solid. Solid answer.
Nerds, the
Yeah.
dots.
Yeah.
What are
Dots.
what are
That's the one I
the
was just trying to think of. Those are good.
the
Those are
dots?
fruity. Aren't those fruity?
Yeah,
Yeah, they look like little gumdrops.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what are the little chocolate covered caramels? Not Rolos, but they look like little rabbit turds in a box.
Uh,
Not milk duds.
Oh,
Those milk duds.
Milk
no,
Duds.
isn't it sugar babies?
Sugar
Those are on a
babies.
stick. That's a caramel on a stick. I think milk duds.
I thought they
are-
had the little things too. The little boxes.
yeah, caramel. There's never wrong any bad thing with chocolate and caramel. So
Yeah.
or caramel if you're refined.
Okay. Josh.
The bougie candy.
Yeah,
The Rick. What's your least favorite Halloween candy?
Who? Least favorite. Now and later's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate anything that when you bite into it or try to chew or anything, it sticks to your teeth. I hate that
Okay.
sensation. I hate it. I can't stand it.
All right, now and later's. I like those. Brandon? What's your least favorite Halloween candy?
fruity Tootsie Rolls. Like those little Tootsie Rolls that are blue and pink. I'd throw that shit right in the garbage.
I think those are called fruit teas.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I like
Whatever
those
they're
too.
called. Oh, they're terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Trash.
They throw a lot of those out at the Canal Day parade.
Yeah.
What are those? The things that I want like. What are those? They come in like a white box, and it's like a mint chocolate something. It's like very minty. It's like a small little white box.
Junior Mint.
It's like mint thins or.
Those are Junior Mints.
Junior Mints. Seinfeld.
Oh God, those are fucking terrible.
That's from
What?
the Seinfeld surgery episode.
Oh, those are delicious.
What? Yeah.
Oh. No.
Another
Thank you.
underrated,
All right, next
another
question.
underrated I used to have when I was a kid, but I love it. I don't get them very often. Is the classic popcorn ball. Delicious.
Oh yeah.
A popcorn ball.
Popcorn balls people used to make.
Oh,
kinda
the
like-
homemade stuff.
Caramel corn molded into a baseball size and breaks your fillings in your teeth, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The only
apparently
place
you
you're going to
can't get
find
those
that
out.
type of the only place you're going to find that kind of Americana is a town like Delphus. Small
Well,
town
they don't give them
America.
out anymore
Yeah,
because
people
people
seem
like
to
are all bent out of whack because they think people are putting razor blades in candy and shit. That's just silly. So
Did
I think
the,
the razor blade thing, that's past. Now it's fentanyl. They're worried
did,
about that.
did the razor blade thing? I mean, that's all we heard about in the '80s. Did that actually ever happen? Did people actually do that, or was that like an urban
probably
legend?
not.
Like one person found a razor.
Okay, yeah.
You know what did
It's
happen
like
though
back
in
in
the
the '80s. I
'90s?
thought we would all.
You know what did happen in the '90s though?
AIDS?
Yes. Uh,
AIDS, AIDS is not an
I would
urban
like to say
legend.
at a restaurant called Wendy's, some kid busted up a fork and put it in a frosty after a basketball game.
That's right. That's
Oh.
right. I almost died.
All right, we're moving on.
Apparently,
We're moving on because we're.
if you go
All
to
right,
a Wendy's and you're a smart ass with the window guy, the drive-through guy, and you're a wise ass,
Yeah,
they like to just break up bits and pieces of forks and put it in the bottom of your frosty, and then you nonchalantly just eat it and almost choke and die on a fork bit.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
well,
I'm still
here's where
waiting.
you guys screwed up. You could both be already retired, doing whatever you wanted to do, not having to work, but you screwed up. You
Yeah.
didn't. You could have sued the shit out of Wendy's. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
messed up.
Every day I check my mailbox for the settlement check from Dave Thomas.
did you get a
That
piece of
son of
fork
a
in a
bitch.
frosty? Then you might be entitled to a compensation.
Oh, all right, Brandon. Question for you, Brandon. Favorite Halloween movie villain?
Favorite Halloween villain? Ooh.
Halloween movie villain.
Um, I don't. I would say it's not even my favorite movie, but those three sisters from the Hocus Pocus movies were pretty good. I don't even really like Hocus Pocus, but those three witch
Okay,
sisters
interesting choice. I
were
thought
pretty
maybe
good.
you'd go.
Were pretty good characters in a movie.
Yeah,
Trying to think. Well, I mean, and then you
Yeah.
have the classic. You have the classic Jason from Halloween. He's about as awesome as you can get as far as a bad guy goes. So, but he's been
Okay,
killed.
so
He's been
Jason.
killed like
So
I don't know how many,
let's say
20
you're gonna
times.
pick Jason.
Or no, Michael Myers. Excuse me, not Jason. My bad.
Well, now that Brandon took all the villains, Josh,
no, no, he didn't touch mine. I'm still ready.
I already know who you're gonna say. I think.
Do you? I'll confirm it. Who do you think?
No, I think it's the ice cream man.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about him.
I'm the ice cream man.
By Clint Howard. Yep.
Who the hell is Clint
One of
Howard?
our greatest American actors. Ron Howard's brother. You know him if you saw him.
Yeah. So Ricker, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite Halloween villain?
My favorite Halloween villain is from what I still think is the scary movie, and that would be Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, that's a
that's a solid
okay.
answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is that so? What's your favorite movie, Josh Ricker? That's your favorite movie, Leatherface?
My favorite my horror movie, yeah.
Favorite horror movie, scary movie? Yeah.
Yeah, school horror movie, yep.
Score. Brandon, what's your favorite?
Favorite horror
Favorite
movie?
Halloween
Halloween movie?
Halloween movie, horror movie.
I would say probably Halloween, I guess. Halloween movie. What's the one that had oh shit, there's another good one. This guy Adam it had the Adam Sandler I've watched it a million
The
times.
Sandler Halloween movie?
Herbie Halloween? Is it Herbie Halloween?
Yeah, it's UB Halloween on Netflix, yep.
It's fantastic. It's hilarious. That's a good one too.
Yeah,
So
you know, I'm not a fan of scary movies, but what I will say is this. You know, Brandon, you have a lot of lag on your phone, and the creature or whatever it is up behind you hanging on the wall looks very freaky. I mean, it looks I'm looking at it and I'm like, I think it's staring at me. It's creepy.
You know what that is? That is from a
All right.
that's from a like a palm tree or a coconut tree. It's like a husk. When
Oh,
those
I
when a
thought
coconut tree grows, it's like a husk that and Jessica's uncle painted it.
Ricker can't see it.
No, no, it could be a fucking book bag for all I can see.
I thought it was the skin. I thought it was like an owl, like a skinned owl. That's what it looks like from here.
So
Oh,
like
we can
Leatherface's
tell us
house.
that.
All right, here's a couple questions. And then we're gonna wrap up. So, I'm gonna ask Brandon this question. Brandon, how many pounds of candy corn do you think is produced every year? I'll make it multiple choice. 5 million, 15 million, 35 million, or 100 million pounds?
Of candy?
Candy corn. Just candy corn.
Keep in mind, I eat at least 40 pounds a year.
I would say 100 or whatever the triple digit number.
Yeah, 35 million.
Ah,
35 million.
35 minutes. Damn.
Which, when you break it down, actually leads to 35 million? It leads to 9 billion pieces of candy corn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of candy
All
corn.
right, here's a
But
question
it's
for you,
delicious
Rick.
with peanuts.
Yeah.
How much money do you think Americans spent on Halloween in 2023? It's old data, but how much money? Multiple choice. 500 million, 975 million, 12 billion, or 2.3 billion?
Ooh.
What was the C?
C was 12 billion. D was 2.3 billion.
I'm going with the 12B, the 12 billion.
You're right. $12 billion people spent on Halloween in 2023.
It's a big
Yeah,
industry.
especially since people started actually people are decorating their houses like it's Christmas. So yeah, they're making a lot more money.
This question's for Brandon. Brandon, what was used before pumpkins to make jack-o'-lanterns?
Oh. Actual people?
Oh my God, you psycho! No.
Everyone who was accused of being a witch.
Maybe gourds or maybe gourds or pumpkins
No,
and gourds.
you're wrong.
Pretty much the
Ricker,
same
do you
thing.
know?
I don't know. I'll take a guess though. I'm just thinking size and shape. Watermelons?
No.
No.
So it is not. I'll let me ask before I'm not going to give you the answer. I'm going to ask you another question and see if it leads one of you to the answer to that question.
Okay.
Ricker,
Yeah.
This is a question. Do you know where Halloween originated? Like what part of the world?
I heard this once, but I didn't retain it. Denmark?
No.
Denmark. Something
Ireland.
comes up with Denmark.
I just picked a random European country.
I think it didn't it
So it
start
was
in like
Ireland.
it
So
was
now
started
you
in
know
Ireland.
that.
Potatoes.
What? What'd you say, Ricker?
I said potato.
Potatoes and turnips is what they
There we go.
used for jack-o'-lanterns before they started using pumpkins.
That's interesting.
Really Huh.
Hey, I have interesting stuff.
interesting.
So look, those are all the questions I have. We're at like almost at an hour. Any questions or anything you guys wanted to chat about briefly before we wrap it up?
I don't think so. I think I'm
Who's
feeling
your
pretty
guys'
good about
favorite serial
myself
killer?
now that I've spent an hour with the Grim Reaper. and I'm still alive and well. So
Hey, you know what? You know what? Normally, you could be kind of scared and stuff of the Grim Reaper and everything, but the Grim Reaper's currently using a walker, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. You've got time to get away.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is funny. Oh, Jesus. All right, boys. Well, I appreciate you coming on for this special Halloween edition. I'm sure there's people that are like, why does he always have those guys on? And well, the answer is this: they're some of my best friends. We have fun, and even if you don't enjoy this podcast, we do. So you can go bleep yourself. All right.
amen.
So
This looks like the world's worst Comic Con Zoom call.
We're Timu freaking Halloween costume characters.
all right. Well, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being on. I know this won't be the last time you guys are
Anytime, my
on.
brother.
So thanks, gents. And thanks everyone for listening.
All right, love you guys.
Get off my lawn. Don't turn around in my driveway. And don't drive slow if you're in the left lane. Scooby-Doo-bop-bop-a-deep-a-doop-bop-bop. Surrounded by friends.